Chapter 8. A few days passed without much news on the investigation. My parents were still trying to gather information on everything that had been stolen. They had the basics, except for the items from the ink spot and the lighthouse, but they were busy with the work of tracing provenance. Some families kept detailed histories of items imbued with magic, while others were more careless about it. Meanwhile, there were no new burglaries, and I had no further incidents where I felt as if I was being followed when I left the store. On my way into work one morning, I stopped by a hardware charm with a list of items. Liam had offered to install a cat door for Ghost in my carriage house. We'd been making do with leaving a window open for Ghost. He had the run of the property between my place, my parents' home, and the old caretaker's cottage where Liam was staying when he wasn't with me. Given Ghost's freewheeling attitude, I surmised he meandered far and wide. I wanted a better option than leaving a window open for him, so he could come and go as he pleased. With my list in hand, I walked into Hardware Charm. In some ways, the store looked as if it had been frozen in time. As many of the downtown businesses were, it was in the lower floor of an old home. Wooden shelves lined the walls with tidy handwritten labels. The owners had kept the original gleaming hardwood floors. A lazy ceiling fan circled high above. Even with the cooler fall weather, it was still running. I made my way through the store with a small basket hooked over my arm, gathering everything Liam had put on the list. As I perused the area where nails and screws occupied several shelves, someone said my name. Glancing over my shoulder, I found Isabel Martin approaching me. Isabel smiled, her round cheeks plumping up, and her eyes crinkling at the corners. With her brown hair and brown eyes, Isabel had always reminded me of a little brown hen. I doubted she would appreciate that as a compliment, but I thought she was cute. She was also nosy as hell, so I didn't doubt she was about to impart gossip to me. I usually humored her, if only because it served to stay friendly with Isabel. She was always a good source of information. This morning, I also hoped she might have something useful. It took no prompting with her. She cut right to the chase, and this morning was no exception. Pausing beside me with her basket, she leaned close and spoke in a conspiratorial whisper. "So, seeing as your store was one of the victims—" She paused for effect, while I contemplated how a business could be a victim of anything. "I have a theory."